Yeah, hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.
Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and in this video I wanted to respond to a question. I actually get this question pretty often, and well, it was a kind of a two-part question. So one question was, do I have Big Four experience? So I'm an accountant. In case you don't know what the Big Four is, there are 4 major accounting firms: EY for Ernst & Young, KPMG, Deloitte, and PwC for PricewaterhouseCoopers. So the question is, do I have Big Four experience? And one of the main reasons that somebody would ask somebody like me if I have Big Four experience is because there's a, I don't want to say a myth, but there's a lot of information out there that says Big Four experience, having Big Four experience, like 2 years, 3 years worth of Big Four experience, is very valuable in the market. Like, you can pretty much go just about anywhere if you have 2 to 3 years of Big Four experience, because everybody knows that the Big Four have worked you to death, and if you survive for about 3 years, then they know that you probably know how to do a lot of things and you've had to operate at a very high level. It's kind of like college after college, you know? So that was the one part. Does Casino have Big Four experience, you know, to go off of for my career? And the answer is no. I do not have Big Four experience. But that wasn't the question that everybody asked me all the time. The question that everyone asked me all the time is about the CPA. That's right. Everybody wants to know, is the CPA worth getting? And I will say, let's see. How do I answer this? I'll say that most people who I know who got their CPA, who actually have their CPA, it's weird. Most of the people who I actually know who have their CPA say that it wasn't worth it, that they don't use it. They're not working in a function where you had to have a CPA to get the job. And most of the people they work with don't have CPAs. So they kind of have this CPA, this high certification, but it's not really used or valued in their current position. And here's the flip side. For the people who I know who don't have a CPA, they feel like a CPA would have been valuable for their position, but they don't have a CPA. Like saying they feel like maybe they would have promoted faster, or maybe they can maybe go higher up if they have a CPA. But there's no, so there are other certifications besides a CPA. And if your organization just values you having a certification, not necessarily having a CPA, but just a certification. Because the only real difference from what I can recall that a CPA can do is sign off on financial statements, as compared to an accountant who doesn't have a CPA. Can't sign financial statements without a CPA. I believe that's what it is. Other than that, we can all do the same thing. So if you're in a position and you're not having to sign financial statements, you know, it's not really, you know, unless they just want the leader of the organization of a particular section to have a CPA, which I have never really seen. Most of the positions that I know, they just want you to have a certification. So, which could be a CFE, Certified Fraud Examiner. It could be a CIA, Certified Internal Auditor. It could be a CMA, Certified Management Accountant. It's so many Certified Government Financial Managers, CGFM, CDFM, Certified Department of Defense Financial Manager. Or I don't know if it's just Certified Defense Financial Manager or whatever. Anyway, the point is, there's plenty of certifications, and you don't have to get a CPA, but it is the golden standard. Like, we all agree, the CPA is top of the line. You know, it's up there, but you don't have to get it in order to work in our field, which is one thing that's different. Like, let's say the two closest professions, or the closest profession to being, say, an accountant, is being a lawyer. Very similar. They're law firms or accounting firms. They have a certification and license, we have a certification and license, whatever. So the difference with us, though, is you can still work as an accountant without getting a certification. You cannot work as a lawyer in the title of lawyer without getting a certification. That is the difference. That is also why a lot of people believe that you have to get a CPA in order to be considered an accountant, but that's not the case. You are still considered an accountant without a CPA. You're just not a certified public accountant. Then it is wrong if you are announcing yourself as a certified public accountant. You're just an accountant, you know, or auditor, or whatever. So, there you have it. Anyway, I know it's night, it's dark, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here sliding. So, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, man. If you got any questions about accounting and accounting profession, hit me up, let me know. Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we are out.
Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and if you wanted to know how I started my trucking business, I have an ebook called Big Shot, Hot Shot Volume 1, Own Your Trucking Authority. It's a great book, 5-star reviews. The link will be in the description below. Go get that. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty. Me up, Scotty.
Me and her together, we just count it up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the street. When she first saw me, she said, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live with a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really trap.
You say you want to be successful. Well, what's stopping you? Can't nothing stop you from being successful except for you. You standing in your own way. I came from the bottom. I ain't know nothing but the grind. You can't tell me nothing about that. I caught the bus at Basin Street Projects in Tallahassee, Florida. You hear me? I used to think $1 million would last me my whole life. I'd have made that and spent that. $1 million ain't enough. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.